So this is the all new Chetak 3201 special edition, which for some reason comes only in this black color. So this EV is powered by the 4 kilowatts side-mounted EMSM motor, which is mounted over here, and it has the battery of capacity of 3.2 kilowatt hour. If I come over here, you can see this is completely solid metal body with front DRL. This is one of the few scooters which comes with this fob key, which yes is a bit cheap looking, but does the work. So I can just press the button over here, and you can see the scooter is powering on with the Chetak logo over here and the welcome screen. So now the Chetak is in this neutral condition, and you can see the battery percentage over here and the range and the kilometers driven and the oxidation battery's voltage, which is over here is this low. Apart from that, we can see that here we have all the controls and the buttons are good and tactile. These are the blinkers over here. It's just like the Java. So it's something which we need to get used to. And apart from that, these gray buttons over here are for controlling the other settings in the screen, as you can see over here. So from here, I can control the display setting, the Bluetooth, etc. And also access the vehicle information over there. And this is the back button. So yeah, this things, the gray ones should be somewhere else located, because sometimes this makes it a bit confusing and the layout is also not that intuitive. Apart from that, we have the reverse mode activated in this as well. No tech pack required. And for information, this scooter does not come with a tech pack. So starting from the front, over here, it comes with the mono suspension on the front, and the same is there on the back as well. And also we can see a disc over here with alloy wheels on the front and back. And as I told you earlier, this comes with a metal body over here, but unfortunately, this part is not metal. This is just fiber, and this is metal. So the only explanation given by Chetak for this design is that you can see in older scooters that this metal body starts getting rusted from the bottom due to all this dust and grime. So here this will not happen because this is made of fiber. Coming to the middle section, here we have the Chetak logo and this design over here of the gray, and then on the top we have this circular PTL, which looks like the tooth of a horse. And this is key point, and inside we have two lamps, one for the low beam and other for the high beam. And here we have the indicator on both sides. So from here, if I start it, you can see this is the low beam. So as you can see, as soon as I start the low beam, you can see this DRL over here. This is getting just dim out. And now if I press just one button over here, you can see the high beam indicator. So in the high beam, the top part also starts glowing, but in both the cases, the DRL then just dim out. I don't know why. And apart from that, in the morning time, the DRL is actually very bright. If I turn it off, the DRL. So coming to the front, over here, you can see we have the brakes over here, the combi brake, and here you can see we have this brake lock as well, which acts as a like parking brakes. So you can just tap it over here and this release the brake. And now you can see this brake is locked in this position. If I am trying to park it on an incline, I can use this functionality so that my scooter does not roll off. And in order to release this, I just need to press this again, and you can see the click, the brake is released. Next is its side view mirrors. So these look good, but is not a very functional because it's very small. So you can either have a wide view or a closer view. You cannot have both over here. And this is also adjustable both slightly, not much. Here on the back, we have a ball joint, which is able to adjust this mirror as we did. So here we have this apron switch, also known as the SAR, and I can get release it with the press of a button. It opens, and here inside of the thing, I have a very small pocket over here where I can lock, or you can also give a charger over here. Coming to this side, you can see here we have this first aid kit, and then we have this over here. If I just grab it and pull it with some force, this comes out, and here we have all the toolkit. Though is instead of it, put it hacking. And apart from that, over here you can see, if I just remove this, this is the mobile phone charging socket, again coming with the IPA port and this ring light. So again, this is not a fast charging port, but does the job. And over here, it is here they have made a very good contraception to just keep each phone. So I can just remove it from here like this. And here I can just place my phone and then see this just comes off and I can just use this to keep my phone over here safe. But the only issue with it is that the design. So this looks good and it's functional, but then it takes time to just put the phone inside this. Using the same button, I can just press over here and shall see the boot opens. And once the boot opens, when here the sound, we signify that this will be open. And over here. So this is also, I can just keep it like this and this will stay over here. So here you can see we have 21 liters of boot storage and over here we have a small LED light. And yes, this can easily fit a full face helmet. There are full face helmet over here which I can easily keep this in boot. And if I remove everything, you can see the storage. And this is, by the way, the charger which I see. So I can just place this helmet over here, and after placing the helmet also, I have some space over here which I can use to keep small bottles or a diary or cloths or something. And this is the charger which will come to very soon. So that's the big thing. Therefore, apart from that, we have this charging port also in the boot only. So I can just open it here, and you can see this contains an onboard charger which is just inside this only. So I just need to connect a wire over here, and this will start. And I can just connect the wire and then close the boot. If I do that, this, then you can see this thing will keep hanging over here, but I can still close it. So coming to the back side, we have this grab handle which is, and I can just knock the scooter around with this and see this is salt button. And then here we have the backlight and the indicators again in this split design. And here the Chetak logo and space over here. That's right. And here we have the number plate and the light for the number plate over here. You can see this is steel button. Here again we have this wheel which is alloy and the motor, this PMSM side mounted motor, which is mounted over here at the side and connected to the rear hit the elbow gears. So here we do not have any fault drive system like the. Finally coming to this seal, which is the very highlight of the Chetak 3201 special edition. You can see this is a dual tone seat and this comes only with the special edition where you get this kind of a pumps over here which Chetak claims that will be the seats, like the seating experience better. And here we have this hook which is a bit flimsy. I can just tap it and then this comes out and it's maximum of 3 kgs only I can hang over here. And this is just made of plastic, so not that great. And then over here we have the floor. On the floorboard we have this over here which can be used with the pillion rider to just keep the legs off. So this is the charger that you're going to get with Chetak, which comes in this box, or should I say a back kind of thing. And this is specifically the charger of the Chetak 3201 special edition. Okay, so here we have this Chetak logo and this strap which I can just hold it with this. It's lightweight, it's small, and I can just open this like this. And here we have this orange cable. So basically this 3201 comes with an onboard charger, due to which the actual adapter is basically located inside the scooter. And what I have over here is just the wire. Okay, so it has this Cat 3 kind of a connector over here with an angle. So this goes into the scooter, and this is the 5 ampere 3-point pin, okay, which will go to the socket. And here we have this monitor. Okay, so this is basically make sure that the earthing is good. Okay, so you need to have proper earthing, because if you don't have proper earthing, this will not work. And so see, if you don't have proper earthing at home, then you can go with the lower variants which have an off-board charger. The off-board chargers, they work without earthing as well, but this needs to have proper earthing, or this will like just light up with a red color and it will not work. Okay, so that is it about the charger. And you can see the length of the wire is also fine, not that long, not that short either. And the only thing missing over here in this packet is that with the premium model, which is again a bit cheaper than this 3201, I don't know why they discontinued it, but maybe some kind of a cost cutting. But there we also had a thing, kind of a plastic thing where you can wrap this charger, but now that is missing. So we have to just wrap it like this only and then shove it into the box. And by the way, one more thing, this charger actually fits in the front. Okay, so in the front
dicky or front, there the small space is there that this charger fits very nicely and snugly over there. So if you want to carry it, you can also keep it over there, and that will help you to empty up or free up space in the main boot. Okay, so that was the physical overview of the Bajaj Chetak 3201 Special Edition. And now let me share my experience till now with it. So it has been around a month now, and the service is also due. So this video I'm making before going for a service. Okay, so after this video I will go and get it serviced at 1 month. And by the way, I got to know that the service charge is 520 rupees for the first month. Okay, so first let's come to its speed. So yes, the newer 3201 special edition, the top speed is 80 kilometers per hour now, and again this speed is electronically limited. So the motor is actually capable of reaching higher speeds, but it will not because the ECU is limited it to 80. So after 80 the power will be cut, and like you will not be able to exceed this speed. I have tried that, but again don't try this at home. Okay, so that's about the speed. Top speed is 80 kilometers per hour. And the next is there is a bit of rattling in the dashboard. So earlier it was not there, but after this 1 month there is just a faint rattling, and I will not say that it's major, but yes, that bothers me a bit because in a petrol or in ICE scooties the engine is making vibration. So there also I guess rattlings are there. The scooty will rattle over time, but that is not much noticeable because the noise of the engine basically overpowers every such noises. But here the motor is quieter, so it is more prominent while driving. But let's see in the service. I hope to get this resolved. Then the next point that you should keep in mind if you are going for this Chetak is that it is actually heavier than other similar electric scooties, like around 10 to 15 kgs heavier due to its full metallic frame. So that you need to keep in mind. So yeah, it looks nimble, but when you try to like lug it around or when you ride it, you feel the weight a bit. So coming from the weight, the wheels. Yes, it has black alloy wheels, but I personally feel that the wheels could have been a bit bigger and wider considering the weight of the scooty. But again, this is a personal thing and not a deal breaker. But what is a deal breaker? But again, I will not say this is also a deal breaker, but yes, something that is concerning is that even with the top spec model, you will not get any disc brake in the rear wheel. The disc brake is only on the front wheel, and that also only on the top end models, that is the premium and the 3201. If you go for the lower end variants, you will get drum brakes on both the sides. And I feel that Chetak should give disc brakes because that is again a necessity. Because you know, this electric scooters, they have like linear acceleration and they have very good pickup. So yes, braking should be good. But again, here we have the region, and that's our next topic, that the region is very unpredictable in Chetak. Though one thing good about the region is it's very strong and it compensates for the lack of rear disc brake. So as soon as you leave the throttle, the scooty will start slowing down. But the problem with this region is that it is very unpredictable. Unpredictable in the sense that the region will always depend upon the basically the speed of your vehicle and the percentage of battery that is there in the Chetak, or basically I should say the battery percentage of the charge. Because see, let me explain this clearly. So basically what happens is that let's say I have charged my Chetak till 100% and now I am out with it. So when it is charged at 100%, the region will be negligible. So even if I just leave the throttle, then also you will obviously I will see that the scooty is like not stopping. Okay, we need to press the brakes. But when the battery will keep on going down, when it comes to around 80, 75, in that case, the region again becomes better. And I should say that is the good place for the region. Okay, so there when I leave the throttle, the scooty will actually slow down considerably, and that's good, and that's what I'm habituated to. And now if I go below 20, 15, 10, there the region becomes very strong. So no sooner that you leave the basically throttle, the scooty will start suddenly losing power and stopping. So this is something which I think is not a good design, because again, every time when you are driving, you need to subconsciously keep in mind how much charge you have, so that you basically know that how much region is going to be applied and how quickly or how tightly you need to press on the brakes. So earlier this was a bit a problem with me, because sometimes, yeah, that was a near miss situations, but now basically I habituated to it, and now I like always keep in mind that okay, I have charged my scooty, so the region will be weak right now, so I need to use my brakes more often, and when the charge is less, I need to use my brakes more often. Sorry, I need to use my brakes less often when the charge is less. So in this sense, the region in the scooty is very unpredictable. But moving to some good points, that is, what is predictable is the range. So the range shown on the odometer is very good. It gives that much range. Only slight conditions applied, that your speed should not like exceed 45. Okay, so if you go at around 40-45 speed in the city, single person riding, the range will be spot on. That is shown on the dashboard. But yes, if a pillion is riding, then the range will deplete a bit more. And if you're speeding, then the range which will deplete like crazy. So this I experienced at this top speed of 80 kilometers per hour. There I saw that range. I could like, the moment I'm looking at the dashboard, I could see the battery percentage just dropping in numbers. Like it's like going like 70, 69, 68, 67 very quickly when it's in the top speed. And the headlight is again decent. I will not say the best, but yeah, considering a scooty, it's decent. At night, you can see the roads clearly, it's fine. Then, coming to its build, so the build is solid. I shown you previously in the video, but there are some plastic panels, especially the front dicky, I can say, or the frunk. So over there, the entire panel is made up of plastic, and that's very glossy and prone to scratches. So that is one thing that we should keep in mind, that the front apron that is prone to scratches. So you should, while riding it, you should keep in mind that you should not like basically touch your like boots or shoes over there, because yeah, and over time it is going to pick up scratches. So that's a negative of this. And in the black color, the scratches are visible. So if you are very paranoid about scratches, then yes, this is one thing that you need to keep in mind. Next, coming to the tech pack. So earlier the tech pack used to cost 9,000 rupees for the top end variant and had to be renewed every 5 years. But now it has been revised by Chetak, and now the cost of tech pack is rupees 5,000, and it will be valid for lifetime, with just a small clause that for the first year the data will be free, and for from the second year onwards around 12 to 1300 rupees you need to pay every year for the data. So now let's understand this in a bit more detail. What is the tech pack and what exactly are we getting over there? So first of all, you will also get in this, I'm telling this for the top model, and I'll show you a small chart that you can see the differences in the other two models. Okay, so basically for the top model you will also get a sports mode. The top speed will remain the same. Okay, there's no change over here. So now I'll have eco mode and sport mode. Hill hold will be there. App connectivity will be there. That is, you will have a Chetak app on your smartphone, and that you can use to view the charging status, the battery in your basically scooty from the comfort of your house. Turn by turn navigation will be there. Sadly, there is no Google Maps. You can control call and music from your smartphone. Again, here, this is again very controversial, because yes, I can accept or decline the call and I can play pause music, but then the question arises, let's say I accept the call, then what? I will need to go somewhere, I will need to stop, I will need to pull out my phone from my pockets and then answer. So basically it becomes a bit redundant. So I don't know what is the use of this here. The only use that I can think about is that if you have a Bluetooth helmet, or if you are using earphones, then yes, you can, from the scooty itself, you can just press one button and then the call will be accepted and you can talk. But again, if I'm using a Bluetooth helmet, the helmet has dedicated buttons on the side which can be again used to take reject calls and play pause music. So again, I don't know how to use this, but and this is again my thinking, because personally till now I haven't purchased the tech pack, because as I'll explaining you, I don't find this value for money even at 5,000 rupees. Then next is the sequential blinkers. So right now the blinkers like they turn on normally, but then if you have tech pack, you will have that sequential animation in that, which is again a good to have feature, but again it's not going to add any real value to your driving experience. Then next we have the notification alert on cluster. So again, I'm not entirely sure about how this is going to work, but it seems as if the phone notifications will be shown in some way on the screen. So it might be useful, might not, but I will need to try that to get a better idea. And then next we have trip data and trip analytics. Again, something which is just a show off kind of thing. So in the in first you like that you will use it, but then slowly over time you will like just forget about it. And I'm saying this from my personal experience as I am a owner of Breza, which again comes with this all analytics which show the mileage and everything on the app connectivity is there. And again, like in the starting it was good, I used to regularly check that, but then now I kind of not check it anymore. Then the next one is something very interesting and like a double-edged sword, geofencing. So this is a hit and a miss, I would say. So if you live in a kind of an area where you are fearful that someone might steal your vehicle, or if you really want to geofence your vehicle, that is your Chetak 3201, then yes, this is good. You can invest in the tech pack 5,000. Nothing much, but the problem over here is that every year, so for the first year the data will be free. So for the first year you'll just pay 5,000, it will include the data, but from the ongoing next year and the ongoing all the years you will have to pay annually around 12 to 1300 extra for the data, and that is mainly going to be used over here only in navigation and in this geofencing thing. The data is required. And then finally we have the display theme change. So you'll have an option to change the display theme, and as of now I can see only one other theme apart from the original one. So again, nothing that great, but okay, you can let me know in the comments if you would purchase the tech pack or not. And if you want me to do a detailed review on this tech pack, then please like this video. And if this video gets around 500 likes also, I am going to shell out 5,000 rupees from my own pocket to purchase the tech pack, and then I'll make a very detailed video on each and every aspect of it. Okay. But also if you want this, then please comment below also that you want this kind of a videos, because see, making this video is fine, but the thing is that it is basically incurring some cost. So I will need to pay that 5,000, and then I don't know whether I will use that much or not. So see, personally I don't find this worth the money, but it's up to you. Okay, now the biggest flaw with the Chetak that I personally feel is its concept or its idea of design over functionality. So basically what Chetak is trying to do, or what the manufacturers have done basically, is they are trying to retain the original design of the Chetak scooter. And in doing so, they are compromising with the functionality aspect. For example, you can see the Chetak is a bit long on the back side. It has that Fascino kind of a look. But the problem is that it's long, that's good, but the seat could have been extended further back if it was designed in a better way, but no, the seat is small though the scooter is long. So there are cons of a long scooter. While parking and while moving through tight spaces, you might find it to be a bit like lengthy, the scooter, but we are not getting the advantages of it. The advantage could have been that the seat could have been longer, that would be have been more comfortable basically, but no, they decided to keep a short seat with a long scooter, so it's con over con. So that's one thing that I don't like. And the second is the boot space. Again, I think, I don't know what they have done, but the boot space could have been better. It's only 21 liters given the size of the scooter. It's long, it's broad, still the boot is small, just because it is trying to retain that old classy design of the Chetak. So I feel that if somehow Bajaj gave up that design, then the scooter would have been more functional. But on the flip side, for Bajaj, I think the advertising would have taken a hit, because it's basically running on the legacy of the original Chetak. that people are finding cool right now. The retro kind of a design. The design looks good, but then the thing is that functionality is compromised. So that is a thing which I don't find cool. And again, in the same aspect, the floorboard is again made a bit small, again due to that kind of design. So if you are someone who would like to fit that water cans or cylinders on your scooty on the floorboard, then you cannot do that simply on the Chetak. Simply the floorboard is flat, but it does not have that much space to carry a cylinder or a water can on it. And the final thing, or the final straw in the coffin, or should I say the final nail in the coffin? So basically, the upper end models have very less color options. I don't know. Personally, I like the colors and the designings and the themes of the lower end variants. That 95,000, the base variant, X showroom, that is good actually. The color, the white color, I liked a lot. The white, the sky blue color with that dotted design, that looked awesome. But unfortunately, if I go to the top end variant, I have only one color option, that's black. And if I go to the premium, that's just like they're almost at par. There I'll get like three color options. Two are good, black, blue, and third silver. I didn't like that much. So again, I see the colors are better on the cheaper ones. I don't know why you are doing this, Chetak. So that was something from my side about Chetak. So you got the physical overview, you got my experience, and if you have any more questions, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer all of them. And that was all from my side. Do like this video and do share it with your friends, and do let me know if you need more such videos. I am more than happy to provide that to you. Like I am going to go to the service center with the Chetak. If you want that video also, you can let me know. Okay, so that is all from my side. Thank you and bye bye.